All right, here we are. First inning. Whoa, that ball gets away. It's going to allow the runner at first to advance to second. And I don't know the lineup. I don't know anything. I'll figure it out as we go along here. Arya Heath is on the mound. That pitch is bunted foul. Two balls and two strikes on Abby Cagle. That pitch misses. 3 balls and 2 strikes. All right, so here's the payoff pitch from Arya Heath. And Abby reaches for that. Throw to first, not in time. Throw over the third. Oh. Ball gets dropped. And Abby goes to second. We got runners at second and third. Let me see if I can't get an update on what the heck is going on here. I ordered Heath. What happened here? Cold.
You need the other lineup?
Yeah, I can just grab it off your. All right, I'll take that. All right. She just ran. She just turned and ran on throw to third. How's it going? Not much, man. Here's that. That's our second out, right? Okay. All right, thank you. All right, so we got a runner at third and 2 outs, 3 runs in. Here's the pitch. Round ball to third, fielded by Riley True. Throw to first in time for the 5-3 putout. But the Xplosion picks up 3 runs in the top half of the first inning, and the Monsters are coming to bat. See if I can't go get our lineup now. All right, we got our lineup now. All right, you do what you're doing. Yeah. All right, thank you. Estelle shows bunt and fouls that one off. 1-1 on Estelle. Abby Cagle in the circle for the Xplosion. Is 1 ball and 1 strike on Estelle. Shows bunt, pulls back, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike on Estelle. Pitch is high, 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike on Estelle Dallin. And it hits her. Oh. What? She's pretending like it hurts. It's a softball. Coach Dave going over to take a look at her. It hit her right in the middle of the back, like right on the spine. And Estelle is going to laugh it off finally. And she's going to head on down to first base. Charge the mound! All right, with no outs and Estelle at first, here's Maddie. First pitch of Maddie's high for a ball. Estelle takes off for second, and she's in there standing with a stolen base. Maddie, next pitch. Estelle advances to third on that ground ball. So with one out and a runner on third, here's Riley Trude. First pitch to Riley. She crushes this one. It goes high. Left fielder calls for it, and it goes off her glove, and she drops it. Riley coasts into second base, and Estelle goes home on the E7. So there's one out, runner on second. Here's Ella Persegin. Ella hits a hard grounder to short. Throw over to first is in time for out number 2. That moves Riley over to third, though. And now with 2 outs, here's Chevy. Chevy laces this one. This is going to split the outfielders. Center fielder is going to run back to go pick this up. Chevy's going to come around, and she's got a stand-up RBI double. And it is now 3-2 in favor of the CNY Xplosion. Monsters trail by 1, and here comes Liv to the plate. First pitch misses for a ball. Ball is popped up in the infield, grabbed by the first base player for out number 3. So the Monsters pick up 2, and they trail the Xplosion 3-2 after 1 inning of play. Coming up to bat for the Xplosion in the top of the second, it's Gianna, Sophia, and I think Katie. It is chilly here. Brr. Here comes Bob Cagle over to his third base coach's box. Aria Heath is ready. And that first pitch to Gianna is a strike. That one's low, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 from Aria. Swing and a miss. She took a lot off of that one. Strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 to Gianna. And Gianna picks this one up into right field, and that's going to drop in for a single. A little leadoff bloop single for Gianna. Next up is Sophia. She's an extra hitter. There's the pitch from Aria, and this one is hit foul down the left field line. Strike 1. And here's the 0-1. And Sophia watches strike number 2 go by. 0-2 on Sophia. Gianna at first. Sophia at the plate. No outs. Second inning. This ball is picked up. This is in fair territory. Grabbed in left field by number 3, Brielle. So with 1 out, that brings up Katie, number 10, another extra hitter. Xplosion leads 3-2 here in the top of the second inning. 1 out, runner on first, shows bunt, and bunts that one foul. 0-1 now for Katie. It is raining. It is windy. It is chilly. I would way prefer to be sleeping at home. Snug as a bug in a rug. Curled up with my dog in my bed. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Not in time. Stolen base for Gianna. And that pitch is a ball for Katie. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 from Aria. That's high. Ball 2. 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch from Aria. Swung on, popped up first base side, and that pops out of Chevy's glove. 2-2. That ball is spinning, and it is wet. And Chevy had to look up by getting pelted in the eyeballs with raindrops. 2 balls and 2 strikes here for Katie. Aria sets and deals. Oh, just misses. Ball 3. Here's the payoff pitch to Katie. And it's a ground ball down the first base line. Stays foul. We'll do the payoff pitch again. Here's the 3-2 to Katie. That misses low. Ball 4. So runners at first and second with 1 out for the third base player, Peyton. The ball bounces over the plate, ball 1. Pitch is high, ball 2, 2-0 on Peyton. Should have brought my propane heater. That pitch bounces in front of the plate, but Peyton swings and misses, strike 1. Both runners advance as that ball bounced off of the catcher. 2 balls and 1 strike, 1 out, runners at second and third. 3-2 Xplosion lead here in the top of the second inning. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Peyton. She reaches, swings, hits it, throw home, in time! They get the lead runner. That's out number 2. Peyton goes all the way to second. Katie comes to third. And that'll bring up Vivian, an extra hitter. There's 2 outs. Runners at second and third. That pitch misses, ball 1. That pitch bounces across the plate, ball 2, 2-0 on Vivian. There you go. 2 balls and no strikes on Vivian. There are 2 outs and 2 on. It bounces across the plate, ball 3, 3-0. It's becoming increasingly more difficult for Aria to hold on to this ball. It's very slippery. Here's the 3-0. And that one bounces across as well. Bases are loaded for Elsa. So bases loaded and 2 outs. Here's Elsa. Pitch from Aria, flings behind her, and that's going to allow the runner to go from third to home. That ball just flew out of her hand. And the umpire wants to talk with the coaches, presumably about this weather. It's starting to get a little dangerous. I mean, Aria can't even hold on to the ball to make a pitch, let alone to pitch it. So we're gonna call ourselves a little rain delay for a minute here. So I'm not sure what we think is going to happen. It's supposed to rain for quite some time. So I'll leave it here. I'm going to get warm and dry for a few minutes. And we'll see what happens. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, and we'll just hang out here in the rain.
Harper, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Is this ours?
Hi, Mom.
Hi, what you got?
Trying to stay warm.
Yeah, you woman, yeah.
Barely.
Alright. Back. I'm doing my winter blanket. I put these duck shoes on my stove.
You getting your coat from the car? Okay. I mean, I don't know. There's probably a line, otherwise I'd say coffee. I just realized it doesn't make sense to wait in line.
Well, I gotta go bathroom.
You see how it is. Doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just shift it real quick.
Stop.
Oh yeah. Rain delay.
Probably should go get our little pants off.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna carry every single ball. So that today, I'm just gonna give you a bucket of balls, and that, and I'll give Eric a bucket of balls, and then I got
Oh really?
you
You got what? 3? Yeah, so you got 3 buckets.
that big ass bucket.
I'm gonna buy one of those buckets with the wrap cushion on it, like the one you broke. But it's just one that's not broken. Oh, it wasn't from sitting on it. He punched it.
Yeah, I remember that.
When you go over, get my parents' other little tent thing.
Oh shit, yeah. Does Kendra have a tent?
Yeah, we're popped up over there, right next to the dugout, like the thing behind the backstop, the concession box or whatever that is. We're up against that to keep the wind away from the one side. So we got all of our girls beat that right now, staying dry.
We want this side,
Yeah, that's why we parked it right next to it. Ryan might get another thing for you to load up with your truck. I think there's a bucket for you though.
That's easier actually.
Yeah.
The balls are just, you gotta.
I didn't bring those. I'll get those to you when our 6 dozen softball stuff.
There should be 8 dozen. He must have shorted it. There might be, is it just a box?
Well, it's just a cardboard box, but it has a print on the outside that says 6 dozen.
So he must have got he got 4 dozen or 6 dozen and I got 8 dozen. So he's probably got 170 here.
Yeah. Or during yours, you just have those.
The one with the Thunder logo, so people don't steal our balls.
What brand? Oh, the Sterling? Nice. The good thing about those, the cores on them don't bleed so easy. You know what I mean? One game, they're not flush.
What's up, kid? Want this one handle right now?
Yeah, me and him were just saying, that time we came in, they didn't make it fun.
Well, so it didn't really hurt that bad. It's just that it's so cold. And it just stung. But it's huge. The mark is like this big and it's freezing. You can see the softball races. It's great because I'm bikini wearing. Did you just buy that?
We'll probably, we'll be
I
on the
figured you came back and got another umbrella. I was like,
Yeah, maybe.
Well, look at that's held together with tape right now.
ain't no time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I asked that this morning, but we can go back tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're hitting it.
I hate this trip. But me and Brielle were just waiting for it to see it canceled.
They closed at 7 tonight. Smell like cocaine down there.
You don't want to take that in the dugout or anything?
No.
No, it's kind of like that thing.
Oh,
Remember my
pot.
mom bought one?
Oh.
Just for her. Just for another
I'm
area.
not kidding. You might
Stay
as well
dry.
just jump that. You're leaving, so why would they care? You come back in, you may have to go through there.
Oh my
I
God,
just
actually
jumped
hit
the
it.
gate.
So one of my shoes is wet.
No, you gotta stay here.
Because I
No,
figured if I ride,
Daddy will be right back. They're gonna yell at you for jumping there.
Yeah, I told him to go. He's leaving. Why is that? He's coming. He's going
Going
to
out
the
to
truck.
get this.
Jump it, you pussy. Why? Go when he's not looking, you dumbass. I'll jump that thing how many times do I have?
that's a one coach vote.
I thought it was part of like the play. The only thing is usually turf fields, it's only used because that's where
I'm not. I'm saying that they're all really asleep totally out because they didn't bring cleats. No, because we got things on.
why wouldn't you bring molded free tire? I wear my molded so bad, especially when it's wet. Like molded cleats, you get way better grip.
Not really. And who said that this place said that they had not had to bring anything? I've been to
Oh, I thought you said that this is the first one. Well, it's right by the lake, so
yeah, that's what
that condensation makes it way worse. All that water up there to the pipe and stuff. Looks like that works with it. I'll walk that through the gate, but I'm jumping that and making a lot quicker. It saves me 3 minutes of walking. Like your family. Hey, Sophie, that'll be about this tall. I wish I brought my phone. I didn't think it was going to be this big.
That's why I told you that they were right there.
No, I know. I already had a folder in my drawer, and I'm like, okay, it's not going to be that shitty. I just need something to cover my legs. Yeah. Still covered. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, because rain cannot delay it. Like the turf cannot delay it. Unless the season's lightning. That's the only reason. Especially for the turf. Yeah.
Is that our team or that?
Your team's gonna get soaked. I've seen Brooke running around that parking lot so many times
Brooke and
without
them are
wearing
in.
a jacket or
No, Brooke and them are in Princess Park. Yeah, I feel like they should just let it play out.
like if the girls can't feel their fingers at that point, they can be like, okay, I don't care. Unless they do a tie game.
So if they can. see how big it was?
Yeah, your pants are big.
Yeah, it's you used all white.
Both pairs of his pants were white.
We wore white all year. We had a white uniform, plain white pinstripe uniform. Anything striped here is going to be able to be seen. Like our blue tops for our jerseys, you could see through those if you pulled them. Everything's going to be see-through.
Oh, he just said
Yeah, like my wrestling singlet, my one that I wear out of season, that one turns white in like, because of how stretched it is. I'm fat, I don't fit. Yeah, they're trying to start the game there, but
I was just sitting outside and I went to open the door. You open the damn door. Okay. I got it. What happened to you?
She heard people, so she knocked out.
My whole body. Maybe we should get all the way here. Told in the park. You know, like the big thing that all the way down.
like the swimmers.
Yeah, there's the Parker. I said what? We're just gonna buy you
trench
one.
coat. There you go.
It took my brother with him. And I was like, so you're not gonna come out to play? And he goes, no, I can catch another game next week. Brad. When I drove all the way here, went fishing for an hour, and we started all the way back with my brother and the dog. We played it. It's like where's the other side? We have no idea.
I was sitting in the car
I know, I was about to
I'm about to go to the truck.
I'm not gonna lie, I might go to the car.
Go sit in the.
Yeah, they're supposed to do the seats.
You gotta go do that. I'll put Harper. They're probably in good.
I'm like, no. I don't know. So we
Mommy's not going.
Go with me on the show.
He got talking. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, looks like we're going to get back going here. There are 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Nope, first and second. That's right, first and second. And Elsa is up. There's the first pitch to Elsa. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Swing and a miss. Strike two. 0-2 on Elsa. No, 1 ball and 2 strikes? I think he said. I don't know. Here's the pitch. That bounces across. Certainly a ball now, if not 2. There's a 2-strike pitch, and that's fouled off. We'll do it again. There's the 1-2. That misses. 2-2. Everybody advances 1 base on that. So runners at second and third, 2 outs, 2 strikes, 2 balls. It could be 3 balls. I might be mistaken. He's cold. He's wet. There's the pitch. That's high, and that is ball 4. Elsa works herself a 2-out walk, and the bases are loaded for the top of the order. Here's Janny. She grounded out to short her first at bat. Xplosion leads 4-2 here in the top of the second. There's a pitch from Aria. It's a ball. There's a pitch from Aria. Bounces. Ball 2, and that's going to allow the run to score. Everybody's going to move up a base. Two balls and no strikes. That one bounces. Another run, another advance of 65 feet for everybody. 3-0 on Janny. Or Janie. Or Johnny. But I doubt it. It is Johnny. Here's the 3-0 from Aria. That's ball 4. Ball gets away. Another run scores. And Johnny goes to second. Oh, and she's thrown out, diving back. But 4 runs score, and it is now 7-2. And it's raining harder. I'm going to duck into my pod for a little bit. I'll leave my earbud in so I can keep talking to you, though. Not that I've got much to say, but that's never stopped me before. It is raining harder. So the Xplosion lead they lead 7-2 after 1.5 innings of play. It is wet and it is cold. We've got Lizzie, Aria, McCarthy, Brielle, G, and then back to the top of the order. Estelle, Maddie, Riley, Ella, Chevy, Liv, and then Lizzie again. It is cold and rainy here this May 31st, 2025 at Legends Field in Oswego, New York. Memorial Day was this past Monday. That's the unofficial start of summer. I guess this is the unofficial continuation of spring. Feels like early spring. It's like 40-something degrees out and raining. That pitch is fouled off. And that one is popped up. First base side. It's trouble. Lands fair. That's a fair ball. And Lizzie is safe at first. That's an infield single due to weather for sure. And the weather's getting angry. Here's Aria. Pitches high for a ball. That ball gets thrown out to second base. So here's a heads up. I am not going to do the afternoon game, just to let you know. That ball bounces, gets away from the catcher, and that's going to allow Lizzie to go to second. Two 0 is low. 3-0. It's just so difficult to pitch effectively. And it's a 4-pitch walk. Lizzie goes to third. Aria at first. Thanks, Mom. Aria comes out for a pinch runner since she is the pitcher. There's a strike. No throw. Aria's pinch runner advances to second. We got runners at second and third now with no out. 0-1 to McCarthy. 1-1 to McCarthy. Abby deals, and that ball is fouled back to the backstop. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And it's raining harder. Now we're going to have a little rain delay. Stinks. In years gone by, weather like this at Legends Field, when there was no turf and it was all just grass and dirt on the infield, the drainage was so horrible. We would have giant puddles of standing water by now. And this game they already would have been called, would have been canceled. How terrible it would be to be at home right now with my dog watching TV, playing with AI. Fortunately, we're able to keep playing, which, honestly is good for the out-of-towners. You hate traveling for a tournament and then not being able to play. Playing in the rain, the cold and rain, is not ideal, but it's better than losing your money. So, Burr, it is chilly. So later on this evening, I will be broadcasting live a box lacrosse game from the National Box Lacrosse League as the Thousand Island Spirits take on the Paper City Owls. Tip-off is at 7:30, and you can watch that on the Thousand Island Spirits YouTube channel. And that game is at 7:30 this evening. I will be broadcasting live from the town of Alexandria Civic Center in Alexandria Bay, New York. Burr, burr, burr. I'm in one of those little rain pods. It's only big enough for one person. I'm in here. I'm in a chair. I don't have a lot of room, but I am dry. And because it's a little plastic bag, my body heat is warming it up. So it's only supposed to rain like this for about 4.5 or 5 more hours. It's supposed to rain until about 3:30 last time I checked, which was earlier this morning. Still raining. It's raining pretty good, too. I have a hand warmer that I've placed on the back of my neck. I believe that's called the nape of the neck. I have my hood on. I'm wearing my jacket over my hoodie. And that little bit of warmth on the nape of my neck is doing a pretty good job of keeping my body warm. I do have a hot cup of coffee, courtesy of my mother. Love my mommy. That's keeping my hands warm and my belly warm. Hopefully my mommy's warm somewhere. There's lots of other parents here. Got 10 by 10 set up just in my little pod pocket here, which is leaking in a couple places. This wasn't a very expensive pod, but it does the trick. I see somebody else here has a 2-person pod. You can sit 2 chairs next to each other pretty comfortably, it looks like. Let me get that for my next inclement weather investment. And at least I could be here with somebody and we could have some color commentary. Instead, it's just me talking to you. I have a hard time hearing you. I don't always listen anyway. So, it is still raining. And it is still windy. And it's still chilly. So the umbrella that you see that pops in front of the camera every now and then is actually broken. It's being held together with a pen and some hockey tape. I did just purchase a new umbrella from the little vendor here, $30, but it's imprinted with the laces of a baseball or softball. I got a black one, so it's neither a baseball nor a softball, but certainly diamond related. And it has the logo of the merchant on it. And he's going to, I gave him my contact information. He's going to reach out to me to let me know where they get that from, because boy, do I need it to say the Dan-Dalin on it. And then we can have the Dan-Dalin umbrellas. And perhaps I can manipulate it so that it uses the post here for this broken umbrella, so I can still have this tall umbrella scenario, something to keep me protected from the weather, but it'll say the Dan-Dalin on it. That's what I'll have to do. I hope the girls are having fun in the dugout. I'm sure they are. I look forward to driving with the heat on. And there appears to be a conversation going on the infield between coaches. All I can really make out. I'm pretty fogged up inside my little hut here. I lost my hand warmer. Oh, it is falling into my bag. You back? What's going on? I'm doing good. I'm in my little hut here. Dude, I saw it fell out of your hand when you were in your windup. Right. And hands are cold. Ball's slippery. Yeah. Oh, I have one. Yeah. Yep. It's still going, and I got it in my. There's Arya Heath. I'm still talking too, live to everybody.
Oh, hi everybody. I hate this.
Yeah, this is
I'm turned red too. It's mental.
this is unfun.
This is mental.
So,
I have to throw my hot things at the hubs.
so do you have any idea like what the process is here?
They wanted to keep
Hmm.
playing. But I was like, how?
Yeah, it's just not safe.
He said, I want you to pitch it around for a little, but don't go full because I don't want you to slip.
Yeah.
If I have a safety marker to slip it, why am we playing?
Right.
The bases, like, look at the bases around it. Like, we're making them cover.
Yeah.
I can't do I want to go to my tent because.
Yep.
No offense.
No, go get dry and warm. Bye, Aria Heath. Aria is such a good girl. Such a nice human. One of my favorite humans. So I don't know what that conversation is all about over there by home plate. It can't be very productive. I can't believe I lost my hand warmer on my coat. Let's see if I can get it out without making too much of a mess here. Oh, there it goes. Now it's fallen into some wetness. No, it's okay. It is okay. So unfortunately, we're losing this game right now, and 7-2 hasn't really been very fair weather-wise. So we'll see what is determined. Hopefully, somebody tells me and doesn't just leave me sitting here. I don't think Ari would let that happen. Estelle might. So if the day's games get delayed, I will not be able to be here for the afternoon game because I'm going to have to get up to A Bay for that lacrosse game. I'm going to have to leave Estelle either with my mom or with a teammate. And Cameron can come and retrieve our daughter at some point later this evening. This is quite atrocious. So we are doing delays, and it looks like our girls are packing up. I'm going to go see what I can find out. I'll be back. And maybe I'll have some information. No promises. So this game is going to be continued after the next game. Our next game's at 4 o'clock. I'm not going to be here for it. So, whatever. We'll see what happens this weekend. It's the 2025 Turf Wars. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day.